All right, hey Cancer. So I'm doing a Cupid's arrow read for you guys. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and this is for single people. Or, I mean, you don't have to be single. This is for those who are questioning whether anybody is interested in them at all. All right, so I'm going to pull a manifesting soulmate oracle card. If you're new, welcome. Subscribe if you haven't. All right, so don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. All right, so this is your message. This is from your spirit guides, you guys. Don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. So with this in mind, I almost feel like you potentially could have or be crushing on somebody. You could like somebody, or you could just be having trouble releasing somebody that is not into you. They're not into you. And so don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. Why invest that much thought, time, and energy into somebody who's not being reciprocal, right? So let's just see what's going on. Who are we talking to for Cancer? Who are we talking to? So you're going to know this is your read by your energy and your current situation. So I'm actually pulling on your energy for this first couple of questions. So who are we talking to? What is Cancer's current energy? Cancer's current energy. All right. Okay, so here we are. Don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. We have the Nine of Swords coming out. So you've been dwelling on somebody for quite some time, okay? Your team is saying it's time to let that person go, especially if if they're not showing any interest in you. If you're losing sleep over it, if you're anxious over it, if you're wondering if they like you, and it's been a while. All right, I feel like your team is saying it's time to let this person go. And another little informity here is the Ace of Swords. I almost feel like you've been talking to somebody new, Cancer. You've been talking to somebody new, but you're still kind of holding on to somebody from your past. And with this card right here, don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. I feel like your team is kind of saying something pretty big there, right? So for whoever I'm talking to, you've had one certain situation on your mind. You've had a situation or a person on your mind for quite some time, and they're not pulling through for you. So let's just see what your current situation is for Cancer. All right, so your current situation, we have 2 pages here. So here's who I feel like I'm talking to. You could be talking to somebody younger. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. This is why I'm saying younger. So you are not talking to, you could be interested in pursuing something new with somebody younger. You could just be, there could be somebody younger interested in you. All right, but maybe it's unbeknownst to you. With the Page of Swords, I kind of feel like you're the one that's keeping tabs on somebody. Okay, and with the Page of Wands, it's like you want something new. Because the person that you've been keeping tabs on, this situation has not been balanced. Okay, but we're gonna pull cards to see who's crushing on you. All right. And I almost feel like it's going to be somebody younger as a side note message. All right. But for the main theme right here, with your energy, I feel like you're still kind of, maybe even waiting. I don't know if I said this, but maybe waiting on a new beginning with the same person that's not giving you the proper attention that you need. All right. And your situation is you're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. Maybe it's delayed news. Maybe this person just isn't coming forward yet. But what you do know is the situation's not been fair when it comes to love. All right, sorry if I backtrack on that, guys. So let's just see who's crushing on you. So for Cancer, Who's crushing on them? Who's crushing on Cancer? Okay, so Cancer, I'm just going to tell you right now, whoever has their eye on you, this is somebody with, all right, this is what I'm going to say. This is somebody who strung you along in the past, okay? It could be that you're taking attention away from this main source, all right, but I don't want to go there, all right? You're going to be able to connect these dots together later. But the Five of Wands, this is somebody in a single mode, which we're in. This is somebody that strings you along. Okay, so somebody that strung you along before currently has their eye on you. And that's why I was talking about that Page of Swords. Now, it could be somebody that's younger than you. It could be somebody that you have kids with. It could be somebody that you've went to school with, somebody that you used to work with. All right. With the Six of Cups, this is a past tense, all right? But with the Chariot, and that being the only major arcana, it could be possibly that a Leo has their eye on you, okay? With the Five of Wands, it could be, yes, somebody that strung you along. But this is also it could be somebody conflicted. Like if you guys went to school and maybe they picked on you or you picked on them, there could be a reason why they're not coming forward, right? And with the Chariot, I kind of feel like that's what's holding up the forward movement of somebody coming forward. Okay, so let's just see what this person is like. What's this person like? All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, I'm going to tell you this, Cancer. This is somebody that you've walked away from in the past. With the Five of Wands, it could be that they strung you along. It could be that the connection never took off to where it needed to be. But with the Eight of Cups, this is talking about walking away from something that doesn't serve you. Okay, what is this person like? Knight of Cups, so they could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. But this right here is somebody who very much when and if you guys had interactions in the past, they don't want the honeymoon phase to wear off with you. This person's very much interested in you. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo. Okay. But what is this person like? I feel like when you've dealt with this person in the past, they've actually changed your entire perception of the world around. And I know it's not the World card, but they made you feel something very special that you've never actually felt before. So let's just see how you guys know each other. So for Cancer and this person. Okay, how do you guys know each other? So I'm going to do the best I can to describe definitely a past situation. Oh my God, you guys, I feel like I'm talking to, I almost feel like you guys have had kids. You guys have had a romantic relationship before. I'm just going to say that. How do you guys know each other? This is a past connection, okay? The Five of Cups represents dwelling on the past. So somebody from your past has never gotten over you. They look at you as home. They look at you as everything. This is also a good mother. This is somebody who's got all their shit together right here. Quite possibly you guys could have kids for some of you. We have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like for this, for others of you, everything could have happened in haste. I almost feel like for some of you, you guys actually could have had a kid, and it actually maybe you guys didn't know each other very well. Okay, I hate to say it like that, but you know, shit happens, man. I've been in that same exact situation myself. Okay, but you guys started off on a new journey. All right, but with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is saying it started and ended in haste. Okay. So let's just see if this person's going to come forward for Cancer. Did they come forward? Did they speak their feelings. Yeah, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay. So look at I'm gonna tell you this. This person is actually wondering. Here, I'm gonna say it like this. This person's been single for a long time and they're actually afraid of coming forward. Okay, this person's been probably dwelling on you, Cancer, for a long time. I'm just gonna tell you that. So they're gonna make sure that you're actually single first before they try to come forward. All right. I do feel like they're gonna make way, but there's gonna some time is going to over so some time has to bypass. Okay, and I have a 30-day intention set on this read, but I almost feel like for some of you it could go past the 30 days because this person's going to do a little bit of investigating to make sure that it's clear for them to come forward. Okay, so let's just see what happens in the next 30 days. So in the next 30 days, all right. Okay, so here's what's happening. This person is coming out of the woodworks in the next 30 days with the Five of Swords. This is saying that you've had a disagreement with somebody in the past, and this is a flag being drawn in. This is surrender. This is everything coming back around. Okay. You guys are going to clear up any miscommunications of the past, or at least try to work on any miscommunications of the past, you and this person. So this person is coming forward. Okay, so let's just see what your advice is. What's Cancer's advice? All right. Okay, so for those of you who y'all could be seeing 777 a lot. Okay, so for whatever happened in the past with you and this person, Cancer, I feel like you got the shitty end of the deal. All right, you got the shit stick on this one. You got the Seven of Cups being treated like an option, and the Seven of Swords. This person basically broke your heart, stole your heart. They took off with it. You weren't good enough for them at the time. All right, but your team is saying this person's coming back around because you actually probably have not put this person out of your mind since this split happened. Temperance comes back as a form of balance, peace, love, harmony. And with the King of Swords coming in, when this person comes through to deliver their feelings, they're actually being quite honest, all right, with you this time around. So I'm going to roll the dice 3 times to see the potential signs. It could be any placement. The main ones that I focus on is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So for who Cancer is dealing with. We have another Cancer. We have Aries. And Leo. So Cancer, Aries, and Leo. Those are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm going to pull some initials. And I'm going to pull 6. And this is yours or their first, middle, or last. All right, you guys, if your initials don't come out, but everything else is lining up, take the reading. Please do not be offended or say that it's not yours just because your initials don't pop. All right, there's a reason why I don't read the signs all the time in my reads, because that's not how it works. So we have H, we have E, we have T, we have R. And I hope you guys can see these. We have U and P. All right. So you guys got your signs. You got your initials. I'm going to leave it right there. Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I love you.